Hi, this is William from Great Affordable Watches, and in this video I'm gonna take a look at the Mileneal Prestige Automatic. And this is the version with the rose gold case and blue dial. There are a couple of different color combinations, including a stainless steel case with the same blue dial. But as always, let's start with the specifications. The case size is around 39.9 millimeters in diameter. The thickness is around 11.5 millimeters to the highly domed sapphire coated K1 crystal. The lug-to-lug length is around 47.4 millimeters. It is water resistant down to 5 ATM or 50 meters, and it got the Miyota 1915 movement that beats at 28,800 beats per hour, and it got a power reserve of 42 hours. Okay, we can start with the design of this watch and the dial. And the dial got a blue color that is gradient from a pretty light blue to a dark blue at the edges. And this really reminds me of the fourth version of the Oriente Bambino. And I'm a big fan of that watch actually, and I believe it works really nicely here as well. And I'm not usually the biggest fan of rose gold cases, but the shade of rose gold together with this blue looks really nice in my opinion. But if you prefer a stainless steel case like me, you can always get the stainless steel version with the same blue dial. The markers and the hands are also in rose gold, the same shade as on the case, and yeah, I think that works really nice together. One other thing I really like is the finishing on the case. We got a polished bezel here with brushed lugs and brushed sides, and I think that gives this watch a really sophisticated look. And I believe the finishing overall and the combination of a polished bezel and brushed sides look really nice. So yeah, I really like that. The crown is also pretty nicely done. It's pretty easy to grip even though it's pretty small, and of course it is signed. And as I said, the case thickness was around 11.5 millimeters to the highly domed mineral crystal, the sapphire coated K1 crystal. And thanks to that, the watch wears very slim. It wears much slimmer than 11.5 millimeters, of course, and the lugs also curve down really nicely. And this together with the case thickness makes the watch wear very nicely on your wrist. And also, it's really nice to see a Miyota 1915 at this price point. This watch, when this video is released, goes for $199 US, and I believe that's really nice value for your money. I believe the price will go up to $249, but right now it's $199 or $199. And the value you are getting for your money, I'm just really impressed with this watch. The Miyota 1950 movement is also one of my favorite movements in this price range. It is really thin, and the design of this movement is very different to your Seiko NH35. I won't go into any major details about it, but it's built to be a competitor with the ETA 2892 and not the ETA 2824, so it's really thin. And also I believe it looks really nice as well. We got some really nice decoration on the bridges here. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the Miyota 1915, and I would take this movement over the NH35, but that's my opinion. So to see this movement at this price point, yeah, it's really impressive in my opinion. But not only that, I believe the finish on the dial, finish on the case especially, and how it wears, we can see that later, is really impressive. And one other thing I like is that this watch is 50 meter water resistant or 5 ATM, and they could have easily gone for 3 ATM instead, but that added water resistance of 50 meters is a really nice touch. And that makes the watch not as sensitive as a typical 30-meter water resistant watch. Honestly, at this price point, it's really hard to find anything bad about the watch. The strap is not of the highest quality, but for the price, I think it's okay. It's decent. You don't have to change it immediately. It feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too stiff. It's pretty comfortable, and it got quick release pins. But the strap is not the best, but that's to be expected. But the looks, the finishing, and especially the movement for this price is really good value. And the size of around 40 millimeters is perhaps on the big side of things. I would like to see this watch at 38-39 millimeters. I would definitely prefer that. That's probably my only big downside of this watch, but I'm sure that a lot of people will appreciate the size. And as we're gonna see in the wrist shot right now, the watch wears really nice thanks to the curved lugs, and it feels pretty nice, and it doesn't feel too big. Okay, now let's do a wrist shot. Okay, here it is, and as we can see, I think it sits really nicely on the wrist. It wears actually more like a 39 than a 40. If you have tried out the Orient Bambino, it's around 40.5 millimeters. This watch definitely wears a bit smaller than that, but I think in many ways it's pretty similar to the Orient Bambino when it comes to looks and how it feels. So if you like the Orient Bambino, I'm sure you will like this one, but I think the movement is a bit higher end in this one than in the Bambino. Of course, the movement got hacking and hand winding. But I'm actually really impressed with this watch. It's definitely one of the best watches, or dress watches I should say, under $200 right now. The movement, the finishing, and the looks combined gives this watch a really nice value for your money. And of course, PVD coated watch is highly subjective if you like it. I'm glad they are offering a stainless steel version as well for the same price. I must say I really like this watch, and also you can see that it wears pretty slim. It sits really nice against the wrist. As you may have noticed, I'm really impressed with this watch, and I can highly recommend it if you are looking for a dress watch at this price point. And it's a great option to the Orient Bambino. The Bambino have been one of my favorite or best value dress watches around $200, and this watch definitely can compete with the Bambino. So let me know what you think of this watch down in the comment section. Do you think it offers great value, and do you like the look of this watch? Just let me know down in the comment section. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.